re, sol, do.
Now hold on. Now drop your nose. I want you to count it yourself consciously. So you know the feel of 1.5 beats. Now you understand downbeats very well. You should know how 1.5 or 2.5 feels when you are counting. So you don't mix it up. Remember I told you that your metronome, your count must come first before you start any song. You must be so conscious of your beats. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, depends on whatever thing you have on the song or as you wish to start. Okay? But if it's a song you don't know, the time signature is not there, you just give yourself a normal regular 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the song there is 3, 4. The song you have is 3, 4. Listen up. Now, like I told you, the pauses will guide you. And even it's not there as 3, 4. Now, but you just have to follow the pauses, but you must give yourself a count first. Listen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. You see, I'm going to switch now from 3, 4, from 4, 4 to 3, 4. You see how I'm going to do it? Because it's just so simple. It's your mind. If you cannot switch, it's your mind. 1, 2. Is this song I want to sing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, re, mi, mi, do. Mi, fa, sol, sol, mi. If your eyes are cast on the pauses, you know the one that goes up, the one that comes down. The moment you start with that rule of down and up beats, the song will change. Because the composer is not a fool. Even if he didn't put the time signature there, he knows what he did. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So it takes practice anyway. It takes practice. So let's go now. I want us to, I said drop what is in your hand and let's count. So you have a feel. I just did that illustration for us to get something. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, sing.
Do, re, mi, mi, do. Mi, fa, sol, sol, mi.
Hold on. Now you see, when you got here, this was down, and you had to drop another extra one, but you went up here. Did you observe that?
Yes.
Okay, please have these illustrations in mind, because when we get to Anacrusis, it will help you to understand Anacrusis easily. Okay? Oh, listen up. Do, re, mi, mi, mi. There's a feel there. Do, re, mi, mi. Mi, mi. Mi, mi. This is where I am now. I want to keep repeating this so until you get it right. Mi, mi. Mi, mi. What can you explain about this now? Huh? Yes. Now you see that you have, apart from this that you started with mi, mi. You see, when you are about going here was when your hand went up. But already you have observed this. Do we understand that? Yes. Let's do it. You see, head knowledge is different from when you are trying to cram. It's different from when you understand something. I want you to understand this thing. That is why I'm going this way. Why are you smiling? Is there anything confusing?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know how to count to determine even if the time something is not written.
Time signature.
Yes, I want to know. I've not really understood how to just count my this thing. I want to know how to calculate from that very beat. Yes, I want.
Which one? Always from.
Yes, I want to know.
Well, you can tell now which beat is down and up. Right?
Yes, I can.
Good. So you pretend and give yourself a count. Just make sure it is steady. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Understand? Go. Charlie, like I told you, when a note starts like this, it's downbeat.
Yes.
If there is nothing there,
Yes.
so make sure that first note, yes.
Okay.
Do re, do re, do re, do re. So that re has half beats by it. Like I told you, the typing can confuse you, and put it here in the middle. You should know that it's supposed to be here. It's supposed to be close to the note, because Music is going from left to right. You need to understand that. What did I say?
Music is going from
It's going from left to right. The same way on the keyboard too. If you see keyboard now, here is bass. Going towards your right, the sound will be going higher. So even in the choir, we arrange like this. Treble in front, alto, tenor, bass. Do you understand? But the truth is that it's supposed to be bass in front. Do you understand?
Yes.
Because that is how keyboard, that is how guitar is, everything. Music is going from down to up, like this, down, up, left to right. That is why if you are conversant with contemporary songs, you see all these, American songs. If you have the ear to score their parts, most times it is the brothers that sing the treble. They give tenor, treble to sing. Then they will now give soprano, high tenor. They are used to score. That is the way Americans arrange songs now. They will give the brothers the treble. They will use masculine voice to sing it. Then sisters, the soprano ladies, will take high tenor. They will be the one taking the tenor, high one, with that soprano tessitura. That is why it's difficult for you, except you take your time to study contemporary song. That's why it's difficult for any chorister to just come and slot a CD now and listen to their parts and write what they are singing. It's difficult. You have to be trained, or you will take your time to learn their system. Though there are some songs too, they still follow the normal way. Give treble normal parts, treble is treble, but most of the time it's the brothers that sing it. It's because of this thing I said now. That's the reason I went there. So it goes from left. So likewise, pauses like this. Any pause in front usually is being attached to the notes that follows. You see this one is on its own, per se. Then this one is for this one. So the moment you say me, that means on upbeat automatically. It's going like that. So if you want to type hymns very well, this is the pattern. The notes that belong to a particular note must be close. Sorry, the beats that belong, the punctuation that belongs to a particular note must be close to it. But if you see on your bills, all the Y's, it's not so. You should know in your mind that it's just a typographical error. Okay, so do we understand this now? So me, 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 me. Do re mi, mi. Do re mi, mi. Do re mi, do. At first when you are learning these things, you'll be conscious. You have to observe it closely. When it accustoms you and you want to take it fast, no problem. You just be getting it like that. Do re mi, mi, mi. Do re mi, mi, mi. Do re mi, mi, mi. Now, you see, the feel I want you to observe is this. When you are treating 1.5 or 2.5, at the point where you drop for the downbeat and you are about going there, it will still look as if this half beat still belongs to this. That's the feel I want you to get. So listen. Do re mi, mi, mi. Do re mi, 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 do. Do re mi, mi, mi. Do re mi, mi. Yes, it will like look like that thing is still there, but within before you know it's going up. That's the feel that was what I mean by having a feel of 1.5. You get? It could be something else. So. You understand? So we are going to sing what is here now. 1.5, all through until you get used to it. until you get used to it. Who can guess it? Or who can try? Who can just try? You know why I did this? Because this will help me to know if you are understanding this one and half thing. Because this song now, the tune is kind of in your head, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a feel. You see, it has to be natural. You need to understand this thing. It's what we have here. I just picked only here and here and replicate it. And sometimes it can just be anything. But what matters is for you to understand the rule. Go on.
So.
Yes. Stand up, please. Let them see the way your hand is moving. Because it will help to have that visual feel. Don't look at me, just look at them. Just hold the surface in your head. Yes. Good. Go on.
So.
Very simple, but it's not simple. Drum mass we take 3, 1, 2, 3, sing.
Do, re, mi, do.
1.
Mi, fa, so, mi. Do, mi, re, so, do.
Continue.
Do, re, mi, do. Mi, fa, so, mi. Do, mi, re, so, do.
Thank you. Did you get that feel then?
I was just glancing through the chorus, the first line. Because like you rightly said, most of these are hymns, a lot of mistakes.
Yes.
Before now, ignorantly has been made. You know, before now, like that, the chorus, support. So la 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 ti do ti la so. But you know, before now, in this place we have that la la la.
Yes.
Ignorantly, most of us. So la 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 ti la la so mi so la 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 la.
Okay.
Are you getting?
Before, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
But
yes.
normally it should be so la 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 la.
Yes. Based on what we are learning now, that is how it ought to be. Yes. Let's attempt throughout the line. Are we following, please? So. Okay, 1, 2, sing. With what you have learned now, attack that one and half beats for me to know if you understood what we just did. Okay, fine. Let me give you just less than 60 seconds. Crack only the first line. Those of us that don't know it, crack the first line, and I will call you. You see what you sing it.
Sometimes you can move here, face here direct sometimes. Or you bring it close front of this pillar. So you get direct, you get me direct also. I know. He's going to be, he's the star player for the stuff, so I'm focusing more on you.
Yes, who is ready to give us the first line? Who's ready to give us the first line? Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So mi mi re do re mi fa mi so la so.
Thank you. Hold on. You got the 1.5 beat. That is what I want. Yeah, you got it. Yes. Who want to try? Yes, ma'am. So the understanding is what matters.
So mi re do re mi fa mi.
Take it again, ma'am.
So mi re.
Follow your count. Follow your count.
So mi re do re mi fa mi.
Hold on, ma'am. Bradley, sing. Listen to Bradley. Bradley, let's go.
So mi re do re mi.
Take it again now. Follow that your count now. Go again.
So mi re.
Okay.
So mi re do re mi fa mi. So
Hold on. Leave the rest. Just that place again. Again, sir.
So mi re do re mi fa mi.
Yes, ma'am. I don't know if you heard him.
So mi re do re mi fa mi.
Who can try? Okay, now what? Yeah, Bradley, Abi. Bradley got it smoothly. Can you try? You. On the rose. Yes. You want to try it too? You want to try now? Okay, fine. Let's hear everybody one by one. Let's go. Okay, Auchi. She got that very 1.5 beat. Good. Who else? Yes, ma'am. Don't worry. You see, you are just going to Solfa. It's 1 beat. You need sustain, but don't worry, we are not going to all that. Who else again? Yes, you try. Yes. Sister Rose, okay. Good. Downbeat through. Good. Yes. Good. But Daniel, what can you say about it?
But that's how we've been singing it before. That's how we've been singing it before. So mi re do re mi fa mi. So la so mi re do re.
Yes.
And that's how we
Yeah, that was not how you sang it now before. I don't know about it. Okay, it's now. Amen. Yeah, so we are flowing. It's very, very important because these things can be confusing sometimes. Are we all okay? Should we move on to the next module?
Yes.
Are we okay with this? Okay, now before we move to the next module, everybody open the bill. God is love. God is love. Please, I want to repeat again. For you to be sure that you are properly on timing, don't give yourself a guess count. Just like some of us stood up to sing now. I didn't hear any count. You didn't give any sign, no snap, nothing. You just had it in your head. So, me, no. Even if you are perceived to be getting it, it still doesn't make sense. Because along the line, other aspects you are not getting, you won't know. You will not know. God is love. Are we there? This will definitely give you the feel by force. Because this song is so much of 1.5. Yes. And half, in fact, upbeats. 1.5 and all that. So, who can try? Or everybody just with what you have learned, let's go. But I'll give you a key first. So, is it too high? Good. So, even if you knew the song before, follow the rule now and see if everything is correct. So, sing. Count, give yourself a count first. That's how you'll be truncating it. Except you give yourself a count. Consciously do this thing. Now you see, I want to tell those of us, it will help us. Don't say you are giving yourself a count and you are being influenced by the incomplete pauses. You know what I mean? Like what my lady did now. Let your count be stable. Forget the skips. This is what we tell you. Whatever falls up or down, forget whether you have half beat there. Okay. But you understand? Don't be doing like this. The metronome will not make sense again.
Just go your rest.
Just go. If it is 6-8, let it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. If it's 3, 4, fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's just be going like that. You see now? You understand? Yes. To what we're doing. The 1.5 feel, 1.5 feel. So, who can tell us what we have there? If you look at it, between the so and the do.
Yes.
Yeah, forget that full stop or something in front of that so there. Okay? And when you move again to where you have love is. You know, you have God is, then you have love is. You see another 1.5 between the do and me. You understand? Now see, now when you do like this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So do re mi so do ti re la ti la so. I know you understand what I'm doing. Yes. So do re mi so do ti. This is the song. You see, getting it this way is our problem. This is the song. So remember that song now is downbeat. There's no beat in front of it.
Yes.
So.
The do after the song is also down.
Yes.
It's also a downbeat.
But there's a
Which one?
the dot there.
Yeah.
One beat and half beat.
No, it's the typo.
no.
That's the issue.
That's the problem.
That space there is not needed.
That's not needed.
Yes, it's supposed to be together,
Yeah.
but they cannot put it together. You know why? Because it will be another thing entirely. Putting something like this is not common. It's not done like this. And yes, you see something like this.
Yeah.
You understand what happens there. So that was why they I believe they spaced it out. But it's still the same 1.5 for that do. It's still the same 1.5 for that do.